Well, it's a video called I Am a Cuck. Let's talk. This guy made a video talking about how
Pussy King.
Okay, chat. Break out all the oldie memes today. Dude, I woke up early for once, so now I'm like super hyped. I don't know why. Everyone else isn't awake yet. Dude, I looked at my fucking Discord. There are no VCs. I'm not in like that many servers, but that's usually never an occurrence. Oh, fuck, chat. Alright, I gotta talk about some shit, because some shit's really fucking funny. Let me just prep this really quick. I had this up, but I lost it, because I was fucking... I was doing some heavy memeing, chat. Some illegal memeing. Alright, this has gotta be fucking number one today. We have to talk about this. It's the stupidest shit that I've ever seen. So who here is familiar with Blair White? I know! This story's old, okay, chat? I know. I understand it. I know some people have already covered it, but this is new to me, and I feel like it's mostly new to my community. So you need to watch this really quick, because, like, holy shit. So, do you know that Blair White is, like, I don't know, I've always known Blair White is a fucking grifter. When it comes to politics, when it comes to commentary, when it comes to being just about anything. It's a fucking fake persona. That's what it is. I'm sorry if you disagree with me. Maybe you're the biggest Blair White fan in the fucking world! But, chat, there's some really fucking interesting shit that happened in this video. So, I don't know if you've ever done, like, a political compass before, but they're pretty fucking common, especially, like, for political YouTubers and stuff like that. They answer all the questions and stuff like that and get their grade. It's, like, run-of-the-mill shit. I've taken, like, 50 in my time, and I still don't know anything about myself. But either way, Blair White has a pretty controversial end to this, political compass test. I've never heard of a controversial political compass test, but fuck, I guess if you like pick all the wrong answers, some people will say that on Twitter, and that's kind of what happened. Like, hold on, wait.
Have careers, but their first duty is to be homemakers. I disagree. I think it's 20.
So wait, so just to be clear, she goes through each individual question so people can copy exactly what she put in if they, like, so choose, and they can find out what she got. Like, this is not easy to, like, I don't know, fake?
One, and it can be both. Multinational companies are unethically exploiting the plant's genetic resources of developing countries. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not educated on that front, so I don't know if I should put agree or disagree. I don't want to put strongly on either. I'm gonna close my eyes and then click one of them. I'm gonna close my eyes and just click one of them. Okay, I click disagree. Hopefully I'm not wrong. It's important to be real about stuff you just don't know the answer to.
Guys, it's important to be real about shit that you just don't know the answer to.
You know what I mean? Making peace with the establishment is an important aspect of maturity. Strongly disagree. Astrology accurately...
So we go through, we're getting to the end of this exam, right? It's about to be over. We're filling in the last question right here.
That important to me. Sex outside marriage is usually immoral. I would disagree. A same-sex couple in a stable, loving relationship should not agree. I disagree. Some people stand. I'll be like,
okay, watch this. All right, so this is an interesting place to have a jump cut when we've noticed that there have been like none other.
Today's openness about sex has gone too far. Actually, strongly agree with that. Some people, y'all be like really nasty talking about shit publicly you shouldn't talk about. All right, let's see.
Whoa, okay, wait, what the fuck was that? Hold on, wait, what was that?
These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Actually, strongly agree with that. Some people, y'all be like really nasty talking about shit publicly you shouldn't talk about. All right, let's see where I stand.
Okay. You know, that's a really weird jump cut. Maybe like the website was struggling to load. Oh, wait, what's that? Hey, chat, can we zoom and enhance something really quickly? I think I could do this. I have the luxury of being able to zoom and enhance because we're epic Chad streamers, and we could just move this right here. So be very careful and take a look at the tabs she has open.
Nasty talking about shit public. Naturally homosexual. Strongly disagree. These days, openness about sex has gone too far. Actually, strongly agree with that. Some people, y'all be like really nasty talking about shit publicly you shouldn't talk about. All right, let's...
Whoa! Okay. So, like, if you're watching this right now, I'm going to put it on mute. We'll watch it again. I'll walk you through exactly where to look on your screen. So, do you see my cursor right here? It's about to... I can't show it. But, like, look in this region right here. Another tab has just appeared on the screen. Now, I know. You're probably wondering, Nick, what the fuck does that even say, though? Because we don't know if that's, like, I don't know, that could just be, like, something else. Maybe she was recording something, she had to take, like, a phone call or something, and that, like, I don't know, intrinsic, like, it had to be there, right? So I did zoom and enhance. You might struggle to see this on your end, but that's YouTube for you. So if I whip it out, Lamau, here we go. We just zoom and enhance a little bit right here. And that says center-right political compass. Yes, it does. It says center-right political compass. Did she fucking cheat on her political compass? Wait, hold on. So what's the evidence we have for this, chat? Okay, so she does the political compass. Then there's a jump cut. A brand new tab appears that says center-right political compass. However, this isn't like, I don't know, this isn't proof. We have no motive yet. What could the motive be for why someone would lie about their political compass, chat?
Okay, that makes sense. Center-right, definitely more towards libertarian than authoritarian. That makes complete sense. There you go. For everyone who questions where I'm at politically, because I know some people wonder sometimes because I do less political content than I used to. This is exactly where I...
For everyone who questions where I really am politically, I just wanted to reassure you that I am still center-right. I have not changed at all. Oh my fucking god. Like, I get it if you, like, cheat on, like, an exam or something. It's like, I don't know, like, you're paying a lot of money or whatever to go to school, or you're trying to get into a good college. Imagine cheating on a fucking political compass. Holy shit. That's brutal. That's so brutal. And I know other channels have covered it, but that was just so fucking funny. Can we talk about Petty Page yet? I know people want to talk about Petty Page. I want to talk about Petty Page. Chat, you want to play a game with me? The game is... How many fucking tweets like this have I seen in the past month? Holy shit, it's like one every day. Chat, I gotta know something. Is it just me, or has Petty Page uncovered the most racists in YouTube history? It's almost like every single day when someone disagrees with her, they just turn out to hate black people. It's crazy! I mean, like, we don't need to, like... I mean, fuck, bro. Why do we need to, like, fucking... Why do we need to look into systemic racism? We'll just put Petty Page out in the middle, and she'll point out which, people are the racist ones. She's got, like, she's the oracle of racism. She knows them all, dude. She's got, like, the Pokemon. She's catching them all. Some of y'all just need to admit that you don't like outspoken black women, and that N-words should just stay in line and go, is what Petty Page believes. Just assess why you're attacking the black women and not the two white men you were arguing with. Look, I'm sorry. I feel like... Oh, God. The way Petty Page wrote this fucking statement, it sounds like it was written by, like, a fucking... just assess why you're attacking the black women and not the two white men you were arguing with. Like, this whole thing just sounds so fucking racist when I read it out loud. Holy shit, dude. What is with all these fucking racist creators? And by that I mean Petty Page. What the fuck, dude? Look at this shit, dude. Of course, and end it with that argument, everyone loses, right? You haven't noticed, I'm Asian, brown Asian at that. I do recognize what's going on, but not everything in the world is about that. You guys were asses to each other, and you have poked her before, but when someone else comes... Laura, listen, sweetie. Listen, sweetie, calm down, because your brown Asian experience is not comparable to my black experience. It's just not. Holy shit, dude. Petty Page, I think we found another racist. Oh my god. I just... Oh, Jesus fucking Christ. I guess Laura didn't vote for Joe Biden. That's just... Wow. Okay. Oh, fuck. Alright. And this one's my personal favorite thread. I'm telling you... telling a black person they're pulling the race card is in and of itself a microaggression. I literally can't with you. If you have no further questions, I'm out. And then one of the members of our community, who's like a very active chatter in here, says, that's what you do constantly. Stating facts isn't a microaggression. You literally pull the race card and cry when called out on it. Pretty base take there. I must have blocked your account like 50 times. Stop using that poor woman's photo to spew your hatred. Chat, if you disagree with the way that Paige Christie UK is going about her daily business and bringing up some pretty interesting talking points about how most of the community is fucking racist if they disagree with her, you're not black, okay? It's impossible, okay? It's not possible. You couldn't possibly disagree with her and be black. Although you must be faking it, chat. You're using digital blackface. That's what happens, dude. It's impossible. Dude, this is actually crazy. It's like, I've never seen so much like projection of racism in my entire life. Like, unironically, it might be the most racist creator I've ever come around. Every white person who disagrees with what she has to say legally must hate black people, or like they're just lying. Holy shit, dude. Yeah, apparently the person she's arguing with must have faked her political compass test. That's what happened. And then used a different profile pic. It's just brutal. Jesus Christ. To be honest, like, I'm kind of playing it up a little bit. I'm not really as surprised. Like I say, like, these tweets happen like once a week. It's just funny. Like, I'm more surprised at who they get used on. Like, this is about Ashley. You might know her from like the Davi Vanity investigation, or more notably like the Edwin's community and stuff like that. She's pretty active over there. She's a YouTuber now who has her own channel and stuff like that. But fuck, like, holy shit. I wouldn't have expected her to be on the target list for this, but I guess, like, no matter who you really are, as long as you disagree with Petty Page, there must be racial bias. Fuck me, dude. I don't get it. It's not really my cup of tea in particular. How you guys doing today, chat? We got Lil Froky, Toxic Dome, Spiffy Mind. Oh, what's going on? I'm gonna fucking mispronounce the shit out of this. I'm sorry. Lorena Corey. I should have brought my ID and proof of residency before commenting on the thread. Yeah, like, literally to be black and argue at Petty Page, you fucking need to dox yourself. That's the new one. If you're not doxing yourself, I mean, like, you must have voted for Donald Trump, right? Do we have that quote that I'm referencing? Because people are probably confused as fuck. Let me see. Oh, God. Is this... Oh, God. Why is it such a long... I just want the clip.
Looks like Joe Biden has
Nah,
stuck
it doesn't
his
look
foot
like shit. Can we just get to the part?
Not get to dick, fortunately.
Here it is.
Off-putting.
Listen, you got to come see us when you come to New York, VP Biden.
I will.
It's a long way until November. We got more questions.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
The comment may
Remember,
have been
guys,
directed just that
if you have a problem with anything Petty Page says, then you're not black. Oh, fuck, dude. Yo, if you got a problem with anything Petty Page says, dude, then you're not black. Oh, boy. Let's get to the game. I'm just chilling. What's up, chat? It's fucking Monday, my dudes! Alexa, shut the fuck up. Thank you. Oh, man. Alexa, who is Baked Alaska?
According to Wikipedia, Antin Joseph Tim Gionate, more commonly known as Baked Alaska, is an American neo-Nazi, anti-Semitic conspiracy theorist, social media personality, and former rapper. Gionate gained attention through his advocacy on behalf of alt-right and white supremacist ideology, and through his promotion of anti-Jewish conspiracy theories such as white genocide and Jewish control of the media.
Alright, Petty Page can call him racist. By the way, guys, honorary mention for big memes.
Oi, dude.
By the way, oh, chat. We have a new sound effect. Thank you, by the way, for the donation, Healing Potato. What's going on? Love the Knox, bro. We have a new sound effect on the stream for when people become a member. So whoever wants to take that risk first and foremost, yeah, chat. You can become a member, and then you'll hear it. Cause, yeah, That's how it works. Honorary mention for like random fucking thing I want to talk about today. Tommy C put out like one of the most nuclear tweets I've ever seen in my life, and I think there's a reason it has like no interaction on it. So like this is not like a bad sentiment, and I'm not. Oh, actually, hold on, wait. It's gonna do it. Any second.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Oh boy, that's gonna.
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
One more time. 3, 2, 1, and it's gonna play now. Or not. Okay, as soon as I start talking, it'll go off again. It's really taking that long. Jesus, fuck. Oh, TTS is so annoying. Alright, so Tommy C puts out a tweet that says...
Not only that, but
yeah,
I'm
there
gonna
it
fat
is.
shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Okay, and I think there's one dono that's about to come through. I'll read it off. I'm sure it'll interrupt me. People who are... there it is. Fuck!
Alexa, what happened to the USS Liberty?
No, that's a bad donation too. Jesus Christ, stop that shit. Alright, people are afraid to speak openly because word cops don't even think of nuance if it doesn't fit their personal beliefs and narratives. I don't roll that way. Or sadly, I try my best not to. I say what I think, and I can get away with whatever I think the Nazi algorithm allows. Alright, so Tommy comes out here, puts a pretty base take.
Here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Oh, it's so funny. Alright, so Tommy comes out here, thank you for the member, and says like this pretty base take, but there's like one problem with it. So they're asking, like, what is the context of this tweet? I'm going to read it because you probably couldn't on screen. It says, bro, how did Nicole Brown Simpson ask for it? Sometimes you say some cringe shit. So Tommy's reply is, she pushed all the buttons during a bad divorce and rubbed a younger man in a psychopath's face, knowing he was violent and would kill her, and he killed her for it. I don't know about you, I'm not a fan of Antifa, but I never approach a group of them and make trouble being an asshole.
How does Hassan make an hour stream about a minute clip, but has shit all to add to the JX?
I know, I agree. Thank you so much for the file, Lorena. Oh, man. Why? Because I could get killed or seriously injured. Now, if they killed or injured me, would that make it right? Should they be able to get away with it because I'm so dumb? No! But I asked for it! I asked for trouble and I got it. If you play touch football in the Jersey Turnpike, feel free. But when you get fucked up, I'm gonna say you asked for it. Every single time! You seem to think she didn't deserve it. She/they didn't. I'm saying she asked for two very different things. Call it cringe all you like, but I'm gonna speak the way I speak regardless of who gets offended.
Like, this fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Dude, I don't know. I was just reading this original tweet. I'm like, yo, let's go. And then I looked at it. It's just like fucking OJ Simpson's wife asked for it. And I'm like, hell no. Let's get away from that topic. Zoink, Scoob. I'm going to leave that one. What do we got here from Tommy? He just put out another tweet. Oh, God.
Well, now that things are getting back to normal around the world, we have to deal with normal BS.
Hey, what up, Solid Shibe?
Me and my son just got off the bus, even though I live in a more country part.
It's actually Shibe XZ now. Let me just get that right.
The city, if that makes any sense. I have to go back into the urban area to retrieve my little man, and we just had a crazy incident. You know, people talk about mental illness, use it as a shield, throw it out there.
What did Dead Freak send me? Is this like an old Tonka song?
Viva la raza!
I don't get the reference. Why do you want me to play this?
Bankrupt and I'm laughing. Can't trust me, answer, 'cause I'm...
Is this like an old Cumite one? Maybe I don't remember it. Fuck, chat. I don't know all the Cumite memers. Oh, man. Alright, we are actually underway here. We've done like 30 minutes of monologuing, and I didn't have a schedule or anything to talk about. Is there anything else I want to kind of talk about before we get started and like just fucking dude broing it here? Do I want to do this mission? I'm gonna do this mission. I don't know. Chat, I know everyone really loves to hear about my politics, which is why I have a whole video talking about how I don't talk about politics. But I gotta talk about something really quick. They're bringing back, like, the mask mandate for vaccinated people right before VidCon. And there's no fucking way I go to VidCon if I have to wear a mask everywhere I go in California. That's just simply not happening. I'll actually stay home, dude. Like, I think the CDC is about to, like, announce that they're gonna be fucking recommending masks in, like, public areas again. I'm like, dude, come on. Fuck
Alexa,
that.
how fat is Nicholas Diorio?
I'm not fucking wearing... I got the fucking thing. Shut up. You didn't get refunded for 2020 yet? That's crazy. Yeah, I'm not. The problem is, chat, alright? Like, most people probably wouldn't. Like, if I was with my friends, we probably still wouldn't give a shit. The problem arises when, like, I'm hanging out with fucking YouTubers, and I'm going to YouTuber parties, chat. Those fucking people are gonna suck. Holy shit, chat. Oh, God, that's gonna be awful. And then, dude, then I go to these fucking events, right? And then I'm on Def Noodles' Instagram for not wearing my required vaccinated mask. That sounds like shit, dude. I don't want to do that. Holy fuck, no. Could you imagine if there's like if Def Noodles starts making COVID party posts and it's just me? That'd be so fucking funny. Oh, dude, social distancing VidCon parties. The fake Black Wolf Company is really trying so hard to, like, assimilate into the culture. So I give him a fucking badge and he just goes and bans everybody. Dude, they're faking being dumpy. I don't believe you. Didn't get refunded either. They ghosted me $100 down the drain.
Weasley fuck.
Didn't get refunded either. They ghosted me $100 down the drain. Also, I believe that Europeans aren't even allowed into America, so there goes my VidCon.
Cringe! I don't know. I mean, that's kind of weird.
Morning sunrise.
Good morning. How's everybody today? Is everyone chilling? I was gonna stream last night, but then I didn't. So basically, my issue that I've been having for the past few days is my house fucking, like, died. Like, I didn't have any air conditioning, so, like, it was 1,000 degrees. And this room doesn't have... I have, like, a mini air conditioner in my room and shit like that, because of, like, this has happened before. Very rarely, but it's happened before enough that I would have one. I don't have one in this room, so that means it's, like, 1,000 degrees. So, like, right now, I'm just sitting here. My Series X is, like, really warm. It, like, produces lots of heat, because, like, it is, like, hot. And, fucking, my PC itself is, like, really hot because it's an Alienware and it's not made very well. I mean, it's made amazingly and everyone should buy one. Yeah, so that's basically the problem. It's very fucking warm in this room, so I just haven't been in here. Are you going to perform a microaggression at VidCon? Chat, we're going to have a chat here, because somebody brought this up yesterday about what it's going to be like with all the awkward encounters that I'm probably going to have with, and I don't think they're going to be very awkward for me. I feel like I'll be fine with them. But, like, there's going to be awkward encounters, quote-unquote, of, like, the group of people who was mad at me that I went after Creepshow Art's editor, quote-unquote. Do you remember Creepshow Art's fucking editor? What did Creepshow... Dude... The history books can't even show what Creepshow Art's editor actually fucking edited. So I don't want to hear it, chat. I feel like I'll have no problem saying that to their faces again. Like, just like I had no problem with tweeting it out. What the fuck did Creepshow Art's fucking editor... Oh, we have to talk about Creepshow Art. But what did her editor actually edit? Nothing, chat. Scientists cannot find what Creepshow Art's editor has actually edited. It's illegal. And by the way, I just want to, like, say this, like, straight away. Just because you didn't, like, just because I'm calling somebody out because they didn't do much editing, quote-unquote, on a video, which I'm not really calling them out, I'm more calling out the main channel for being bad, that doesn't mean, oh, wow. Oh, I got an exotic. Cool. Promethean Spur. Nice. What was I saying? Yeah. I'm not calling out the person for being a bad editor just because they have, like, nothing to do on Creepshow's channel. Just like I don't think a bad chef is a bad chef because they work at McDonald's. I think a bad chef is a bad chef because they cook poorly, right? Like, just because you make shit food for like a shit company because you need money or something like that doesn't make you like a bad chef in total. That McDonald's chef might be like really fucking good at making like paninis or something. Who fucking knows, right? Just because like somebody might be like really talented at one thing and then just hired to do something entirely different that they're not like showing their entire skill set with. So like, I don't know, I can't feel bad for the kid that got like fucking 500,000 views talking about how like he was Creepshow Arts editor or something like that. I mean, he got paid, so like let's pretend that Nick didn't do anything wrong because he didn't. How does that sound? I think that sounds like a good plan. He literally laid her audio track over someone else's art and added a spin transition when a tweet popped up on the screen. Let's not pretend that he fucking he redrew the Mona Lisa every time she went live. By the way, there's like more fake Creepshow art accounts popping up everywhere. It's so funny. Like, if you're a YouTuber or like a YouTube viewer of some kind and you feel the need to try to like enter into the drama, you're cringe. Like that. Like, I don't know. Obviously, that's not really Creepshow art. And if it did turn out to be Creepshow art, I sincerely apologize, but she's fucking retarded. It'd be another thing if she refused to pay him. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah, dude. If he got wronged in any way. It's just, like, simply existing and being known as Creepshow Art's editor or whatever and making a whole video about it. Dude, so when the Creepshow Art situation happened, I felt like a lot of people made, like, friendship videos, and I understand that from a certain perspective, right? Like, I'm not dumping on Ashley, and I'm not dumping on any of those people. I'm just not like that, right? So where people like, hey, Nick, fuck, dude, I can't believe this happened to you. I hope you're okay. I'm like, dude, I talked to this girl like 3 fucking times. And even if I didn't, like, let's pretend this is like Augie or Bo Blacks. Because when the John Swan shit started happening, people started like coming over and consoling me about it. Like, Nick, oh my god, that's your friend, man. Oh, I'm so sorry that your friend treated you like that. I'm like, dude, I get like, yeah, I talk to this guy a lot on the internet. I mean, like, Jesus, fuck, dude. Like, why does everyone needs, like, a sob story or what? I understand, like, maybe there are people who, like, have different experiences as me, and I'm, like, not, like, shitting on them. I guess, like, close friends make sense, but it gets to the point where it's a little fucking ridiculous. Like, I was Creepshow Arts editor. I was Creepshow Arts gardener. I was Creepshow Arts legal assistant. I was Creepshow Arts barista. And it just gets so far down the line of people just collecting. And maybe that's not this kid's intention. It's probably not this kid's intention. Maybe I'm just being a dick, but, like, I'm not insulting his ability to edit. Shut the fuck up. I don't know. Everyone, like, wants you to feel bad for yourself so they can just pile on more. Like, I don't know. The one example of that making sense was Bo Blacks with John Swan. Like, when people were talking about, like, the autistic kid and stuff like that, and, like, Bo Blacks felt like he was being used to, like, determine, like, what an autistic person would act like. Dude, again, like, if that's even remotely true, yeah, I would say Bo Blacks can turn into, like, a total fucking, like, I thought we were closer than this kind of cringe lord, but I don't know. I do feel bad for Creepshow Art's sister. Fuck, how do we know Creepshow Art's sister isn't, like, as crazy as Creepshow Art? For all we know, she was in on it. I don't know, I'm just kidding. I have no fucking idea.
You slimy Weasley fuck.
I was Creepshow Art's landlord.
Yeah, I was Creepshow Art's landlord. Like, I was Creepshow Art's fucking... I was Creepshow Art's car. Can we fucking get a hand cannon, chat? I'm looking for the drop. Can we get a fucking hand cannon? Let's see. I'm sorry your close friend Ethan Ralph betrayed you. Fucking legs. Cringe. No. Yes. I'm hyped. I was Creepshow Arts waiter, parentheses, she didn't tip me. Can we talk about the Half-Baked podcast, chat? Who fucking knew that comment was gonna cause that much drama? If you don't know what I'm talking about, I was gonna cut it I think I've even like maybe blabbed it out on here once in a night stream and nobody heard it because I streamed like 500 people or whatever. But the podcast is apparently seen by a lot of YouTubers, and we were gonna cut the segment where I talked about the Gabby Hanna thing, and like we ended up keeping it in because I forgot about it until like the last second, and then like at that point it was like too late to like really go back and fix it. So that like caused so much drama, tons of it, dude. People were so mad about that. I'm DM striking your thumbnail. I'm really glad you didn't. Aiden sounded weird in that episode. Thank you for forgetting about it. And then Bill Baines being called Bill Gaze. Yeah, I mean, like, here's the deal. I'm probably never talking about that again in more detail than I already did, other than, like, right now. But, like, there is, like, some evidence that it's real. And, like, realistically, I honestly... It hasn't crossed my mind that it could be fake because you'd have to know so much personal information for it to make sense.
I was Creepshow Art's homeless neighbor's cousin twice removed.
Like,
she called them the N-word.
Thanks, Optic. Like, alright, so for this to be fake, you would have to be, like, knowing Creepshow Art's been gone for like a month. You'd have to know Gabby's cell phone number. You'd have to know exactly which friends she was arguing with. And you'd have to have, like, a reason based on reality why she'd be mad at them. It was just far too specific to not be Creepshow Art. So I've noticed a lot of people are saying, like, well, we can't really trust Gabby because she's, like, an unreliable narrator. Or Creepshow Art's an unreliable narrator, so we shouldn't believe Nick Diorio on this one. And I'm just sitting here thinking, like, aren't you guys the people who called me a fucking rape apologist because I didn't believe, quote unquote, even though I said that most of the stuff in her video probably is true or could be true, that I didn't believe Emily Artful's video that had like no screenshots that were relevant to the conversation, like that she started beforehand? Like, holy fuck, dude. So like all these people are just like, when Emily says it, everything must be true. And then when Nick says it's a totally rational thing that's extremely believable when you consider that Creepshow has like no negative videos on Gabby. I don't know, dude. I thought it was pretty funny. I'm just saying. It's just kind of weird. Do you think CSA is going to come back? Would you support it? Creepshow is like... If half the shit that's about her is real, that woman's fucking crazy. The fact that she could criticize anybody after this specific situation is insane. If you thought that, like, John Swan had it bad on his road to redemption, Creepshow Art's got, like, a fucking uphill battle that she needs to climb. Compared to that. Because Creepshow Art's supposedly done some fucking crazy things. Like, it's one thing to, like, play victim card about, like, people harassing you and it's not really true. It's another thing to be the people that are harassing you. Oh, fuck, dude.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
I was cut off.
I was cut off. Creepshow Art's left nut. Oh my god. Like, alright, could you imagine that, like, obviously Xander Hall has a problem with Flamenco and says that Flamenco uses quite a few alt accounts, right, to go after him. Imagine if Xander Hall was not only Flamenco, but Far Left Chud and all of the other accounts talking about that. Imagine if he was Flamenco. That would be, like, similar to what we're dealing with Creepshow. So that's a thing. That would be kind of that. At work right now, love the vids. Thanks. Thank you so much, Matthew H.
Fuck.
If you have it, you should use Claws of Ahamkara for Stasis Warlock. You get a second melee charge.
Dude, you know what? I wish they had, like, an Armatarium, because when you're using Stasis Warlock, I mean, yeah, obviously the fucking melee is good, but the Stasis turrets are so nice. You really don't need to push full Stasis or whatever during a random Vanguard strike, but for Grandmasters, they are so fun to run as Stasis Warlock. But thank you. I pretty much, when I'm using a Warlock, I usually bump between, like, Geo, Lunafaction, Transversive Steps for Crucible, and, fucking I Have Another World, because I Have Another World just gets my abilities to recharge faster, which usually leads to a faster grenade, and it also could lead to a faster melee. Flam talks about Xander a bit more than a normal person should. I'm not... well, that's certainly an opinion. Xander Hall says he has no evidence and barely shows the doxing from the derange. It's a weird way to... oh, okay, you're memeing. I was like, why are you like... do I have to read just the letters you're capitalizing? True. Make a whole video. True. What's with you and Edwin blocking my main account in chat? What did I say? All this time, who are you? What's your main account? Because odds are, if you got banned from this chat by me, I could probably tell you exactly why I banned you. If you got banned by like a randoid mod, for all I know, Edwin banned you, so I have no fucking idea. I don't usually like hand ban people, and if I do, it's usually for comedic effect, and I unban them from chat immediately after. Or it's like Smaggle Daggle, who's like permabanned. I run Nezerac Sin and Pure Void for a crazy build-up. Yeah, that used to be like my OG thing, I think, if I remember it correctly. I took a lot of time off Destiny, about 1.5 years, so I don't really remember what I used to run, but I think that's what I ran on my Warlock. Was that Voidwalker? Yeah. Get Connor to bring back an Among Us tournaments. Chat, I fucking don't like Among Us. I ordered the special edition of Among Us just to be a douchebag while I was in a private call with somebody, and I never want to play that fucking game again. It still hasn't arrived yet. I'm gonna be sitting here like a retard in the middle of debates, and I'm gonna hit the emergency meeting button in real life, and it's gonna come through my microphone, and it's gonna be funny for like 1 or 2 jokes, and everyone's gonna hate me for like months because I have it. And that's like the extent of what I want to do with Among Us. So, yeah. Dude, Among Us fucking sucks. It was so fun in the beginning, and then everyone becomes like fucking psychopaths who like immediately like... I don't know, I feel like YouTube became Game of Thrones when Among Us came out, because everyone started to like think, oh my god, I'm such a good fucking judge of character. I know when everyone's lying or whatever, and everyone started to like look out, like look behind them and shit like that on YouTube and think that like everyone's trying to fuck them over, and it's so cringe. There was way more backstabs on YouTube after Among Us was released. Or like failed backstabs. Black Wolf Company, fake Black Wolf Company. Welcome to the commentary zone. Only come inside Anime Egra. That's how I know you're not really Black Wolf Company, because you wouldn't have memed that. Black Wolf Company is more like, I want to be a journalist. Yeah.
Welcome to the commentary zone. Only come inside under e-girls.
Chat! If anyone here is e-dating, why will you not just admit that you don't have a girlfriend? This is what I want to know. Seriously. Just admit it. I understand, okay? I understand things are tough out there, chat. But e-dating isn't the answer. I'm sorry, I don't know what her Discord ID tag is, but if she changes it, you're fucked. Oh god, what was my other hot take this morning? Oh, that the most popular form of polyamorous relationship is the one that like a guy and a girl, or well, I don't know, a guy and a guy, or a girl and a girl, or they and a them, they get into when there's a when they go to 2 different colleges, and then both parties just fuck other people without telling their like boyfriend or girlfriend. Yeah, that's the most popular polyamorous relationship, the kind that people don't know they're having. That's so true, isn't it? Dude, I don't know. My experience in college is that any girl who goes, yeah, I have a boyfriend long distance, probably ended up fucking somebody at that party. Let me see something. Let me see if anyone's like super bad at that one yet.
Slimy
that's
Weasley
called a non-poly. Thank you,
Seuss Deodorant says Amogus bad. You are imposter sussy baka.
Oh god. Dude, I can't believe that the new video that I'm never gonna release has Sussy Baka in it. That's so funny. I hate that. I didn't know what that was until it was in my video.
Among Us was CSA's foreshadowing arc.
Literally, she was so good. Dude, when Bo Black said that, I nearly fucking cringed out of my skull. Bo Black's is like, hey, dude, I fucking knew that she was cringe, bro.
Easily fuck.
She was so good at Among Us. Oh, God. Dude, we always knew that she was so sus, bro. She was so good at Among Us. Fuck you. Literally go fuck yourself. I hate that. That was Bo Black's, right? He was the one that fucking contributed that to the conversation. Like, dude! Wow, dude! Fucking... What's going on, Connor Pugs? Oh, man. She probably got off on Among Us. Dude, Shannon was probably, like, ultra hype. She was sitting in, like, her, Dude, I think the craziest part of the Shannon drama is when people were saying that she was homeless by choice. What the fuck does that mean? Has anyone ever been fucking homeless by choice? Like, that's like the kind of people who get like, I'm saying like a lot today. Jesus, I need to stop doing that. I gotta stream more so I don't sound like a retard when I'm like conversing online. But like, yeah, there it is again. How do these is it one of those people who get, like the mobile homes or whatever, and then like trick it out? And they like drive around like on the beach or whatever, and they have like this whole fucking kitchen set up in their van. Is that what being homeless by choice is? Because that doesn't really sound homeless. Like, were they living in like a Honda Civic or something? Like, who is homeless by choice? Yeah, we call that mentally ill here. I agree, dude. Oh, God. Oh, update. I think Vadim has finally gone to sleep. I think it was like after 5 days when the Hippy Dippy Championship was finally given up on. Oh, God. People are asking what that is now because Aiden kept saying Hippy Dippy Podcast on stream the other day. And nobody, like, if you miss one of my shows, you have no idea what anybody's talking about because for the most part, nobody in this community follows that drama except for me. But that was a pretty epic meme, if I do say so myself. Stop the count. True. She lives in a car with her boyfriend for 3 years to save rent. Well, I hope it was worth it. Sweet dreams, Vadim. Oh, God. I was watching, actually, I was watching Demon Mama yesterday, and I think she had, like, a pretty base take. And I kind of parroted it on Twitter. I want to know what you guys think. So there are people... Everyone knows about the Activision situation. It's like super shitty. Some really fucked up stuff happened to women in Activision and Blizzard and all these fucking companies. They're run by like jackasses. People are calling it frat boy mentality. And as a frat boy myself, I've taken issue with that. Okay? Because, I mean, like, let's be real here. Alright? It's a little personal. It was a little personal. As a recovering frat boy myself. But, yeah. So, a lot of people are saying that we should boycott Activision and Blizzard. And can we call a spade here? There's no fucking way that's gonna work. I don't care how, like, you think it's gonna go. If EA couldn't get boycotted successfully after releasing Star Wars Battlefront, when the entire gaming community fucking hated them and ratioed the shit out of them every time they commented on Reddit and said they were never buying a product again, dude, if that couldn't cause like I don't know, a huge like push or whatever from their whole boycott. Something that doesn't affect 99%... I'm sorry, this is mean. Something that doesn't, like, personally affect 99% of the people playing Call of Duty isn't going to stop them from purchasing anything. And because of Call of Duty's current model, your $60 doesn't fucking matter to them. They're so confident that your $60 is meaningless, they stop charging for the season pass now because they make so much money off of Warzone and microtransactions. Your buyout, your boycott, and your all this shit doesn't do anything. You're not going to be successful. It's not even worth trying to buy out like properties like this. It's just, I mean, I boycott properties like this. It's never going to fucking work. You can say COD is dead all you want, dude. They make more money in a day than you'll make in your lifetime. Like, I mean, that's really it, though. It's really it, Mr. Wolf Company. It's just, there's nothing you can do about shit like that. People continue to play Warzone, even though it's fucking dog shit and riddled with hackers. Because that's what they do. That's just what happens. So it's never going to be a thing. There's like, the other aspect of this is like Boogie2988 and the gaming YouTubers have been telling us not to pre-order for years because it makes our games worse, right? Like that's like a super common thing that happens in the community is they talk about don't pre-order your video games, Nick. Dude, it's causing them to think they have too much money in the bag. They're putting out worse products because of it. They think that if they have to refund pre-orders, they can't push games back if they're not done, which means they put unfinished products on the shelves. Chat, we've heard this for a decade. Everyone still pre-orders their fucking games. I still pre-order my fucking games. Listen, I get it, dude. I get it. Some fucked up shit happened in Activision and Blizzard, and like they need to be held accountable, and there's tons of positive discourse to have about it. But like, if you're gonna sit here and pretend that a boycott's gonna work, maybe the fucking child laborers who built the smartphone you're typing on think you're a fucking hypocrite. That's all I have to say. That's all I have to say. Because, like, people will look past fucking Nike, people will look past fucking Hershey, people will look past fucking Apple, and they'll be like, we gotta boycott
People
COD.
tried
No
to
one's gonna
boycott
boycott
Blizzard
COD.
during the China drama, and literally nothing happened.
Yeah, that was a human rights thing. Nothing happened. It's not gonna happen. Boycotts don't work in this industry. They've managed to move themselves around. What is this? Oh. Well, that's funny. How many likes did she... Oh my god! Keem got fucking ratioed! Holy shit, dude! Alright. Let's see. You're not hot at all. You're 60. Me being hot or not doesn't change the fact that he's old. Shut up, I'm prettier than you'll ever be. Oh no, Kim! Oh god! Oh shit, Kim! Oh boy, wow, alright. You're right, sometimes it helps the company when they get boycotted. You think okay, alright, we're not having the Vosh argument here. Because there is actual application for that. And if those, like, I'm just saying, like, if human rights violations are happening and people aren't, like, boycotting it, they're not going to boycott their favorite video game because something happened that they don't like. Like, it's not going to happen. I mean, like, I don't know how much of our products are made through, like, human rights violations, but nobody's going to start boycotting them now. I think Vosh and me make that argument for two vastly different reasons. Yeah, Tommy treatment with that ratio. Do you want to do the Mauer de Toten Easter egg? I haven't even played that fucking map, dude. No way. But I appreciate you asking. Let's talk about in-game protests. Oh yeah, I just want to address it because someone else would probably ask it. Let's talk about in-game protests World of Warcraft players are doing. In-game protests. Dude, the last in-game protest I heard about did not go so well. Did you see what they were... I don't want to put it on screen because it's like basically hate speech if I do. That Fortnite put out the thing where like prominent black influencers were talking about like their... basically just talking about systemic racism and stuff like that, and they tried to put it last second into the video game, and they left the machine where you can throw tomatoes on the screen like next to it, and people were pelting the fucking speaker with tomatoes. Oh my god, dude, it doesn't work. It doesn't work. I think they did it recently where they added a bunch of LGBTQ cosmetics, and people were like painting dumpster fires over them in the lobbies. If you're not 100%, and even then you probably still shouldn't, you probably shouldn't do that. It doesn't work. It kind of gave the opposite. Like, what are you gonna do, ban somebody because they put a dumpster fire emotes on like a rainbow? I mean, that would be crazy. It's not worth it. In-game protests. I don't know. In-game protesting, and like Lester calls on the GTA phone and goes, "The rioting needs to fucking stop." Okay, dude, that clip, bro. Oh my god, I haven't heard that clip in so long. I'm having like ADHD right now, but and no, I'm not self-diagnosing that. It's just a meme, chat. Calm down. Hold on. The rioting needs to fucking stop. Does it pop up? Oh my god, it doesn't pop up. Oh god. I actually don't have a quick clip. Oh, the person who posted it got suspended? No!
Fuck.
You, what's good, lol?
Yo, what's going on, Agmar? Nick is self-diagnosed as ADHD. True. It's happened, dude. It's actually... Dude, self-diagnosis is my favorite part of a balanced breakfast. Hey, thanks for the 100 knocks from the healing potato. Let me put some gameplay volume on. I don't even have any game volume on, so you have some now. You're only in favor of free speech if you give yourself praise.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
I just played WoW earlier today and heard nothing of in-game protests on the major chats. I am on a fairly populated server in Europe. I don't think that's very effective.
Yeah, I don't think it's very effective either. We're protesting the game by being in the game. I don't know, chat. I'm gonna be honest with you. This is the argument I was making the other day. Somebody goes, let's say it happened in Bungie. Would you still buy microtransactions? And then I told him, Flamenco, this is a ghost shell with a single sunglass. That's fucking adorable. If you think that I would not spend 600 silver on a ghost shell with a one lens sunglasses thing on the front of it, I mean, fuck it. Like, how am I not gonna buy that cosmetic, chat? Look at him. He's got a little hat on. It's adorable. He's a beach ball. Holy shit. He's a little beach ball. Are you telling me that you wouldn't buy... He's got a floaty. He's fucking floating through the air. Consume. Oh, God. In the Wild West. I'm just saying, like, I don't know.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
I swear these companies keep shoving that woke BS down customers and fans' throats. It's like they do to hide or get stupid online activists to look elsewhere.
True!
Look at Activision and Blizzard.
True. I think it was the debate with not Demon Mama. It was with... Who the fuck was it with? It was Destiny versus... Oh, God. I know their name. Is it their name? I know their name. I know their pronouns, but I can't remember their name. That's never happened before, by the way. Fuck. It's like one of the three people from that community we talk about on this.
Quick,
channel.
someone call a wellness check on Nick, since he said he
No!
has some sort of illness and is not using it over cosmetics.
No! Alright, yeah, like, you probably should call one because I'm streaming early in the morning. Fuck, Got it! It's Vivian Wolf. I want to listen to the beginning of this again because it's this is the most ridiculous fucking debate I've ever heard.
One that's going to pay for it. You're going to walk back
and
to
we're
your
gonna
suburb home and be fine.
And by the way, I wrote on Destiny's thing. I streamed asking his thoughts on just watching other people's content, getting up and walking out of the room. And he's like, "Yeah, dude, meta or some shit."
What's
so this
your
is fair
thoughts on
game.
Rep's Onion vid?
Oh god, I didn't watch it. I can't watch it. If I watch Repzilla anymore, I think I'll just get mad and go on a Twitter rampage every time he makes a video at this point. I'm not watching his fucking videos.
Slimy Weasley fuck.
We live in a world of BS and depression. How can I not consume wholesome media?
Bro.
Alright, buddy, what you got?
Hey, what's up? So, yeah, fuck it, I'll just jump right in. You got,
Yeah, Vivian is a maniac. I'm sorry. I didn't know. I had no idea. When I spoke to Vivian,
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Thank you for becoming a member, bitchy Becky. Yeah, I didn't know that Vivian was fucking crazy. When I talked to them earlier this year, that was a really... I did not get the vibe that was a thing. I didn't know. I didn't know that it was a thing, that like they were crazy.
yeah, I haven't seen most of the conversations that you had around this shit, right? Like, literally all I've seen is the tweets that he takes, so far. And a few of them, kind of made me feel...
Like, they have like a fucking docs list that does or doesn't exist, but definitely does exist and was totally being downplayed. That was like so crazy to me.
Pretty bad, honestly.
Cool. Which ones? I'll defend all of them.
Wait, hold on, we're getting to the funny already.
Kind of made me feel pretty bad, honestly.
You have some takes on Twitter that made me feel bad, honestly.
Cool. Which ones? I'll defend all of them.
Alright, mostly just the, especially like, mocking the dude, with the skateboard and shit.
Yeah, fuck him. I thought that shit was funny as fuck.
You're mocking the guy with the skateboard who got killed. Yeah, fuck it, dude. I thought that shit was funny as fuck. Oh,
cool.
Bro. Cool.
So, shit. I guess first I just want to like maybe ask a couple of questions. I'm like kind of curious just for my own edification as well. Like, do you feel sometimes like when you kind of like make a take and then you get in a couple of arguments and stuff and you get a lot of like really fucking dumbass replies, that you might tend to like focus on some of those dumbass replies, get really fucking frustrated and end up saying some things that you otherwise might not say?
Yeah, this happens a ton.
That's a really good point from Vivian. I've been in positions where I've argued extremely rationally, and then people make extremist dumb fuck takes about YouTube drama that are like crazy, and then I'll say something like over the top and edgy that's addressed to like that specific Twitter user, but it becomes my entire take, quote unquote, in the eyes of everybody else. I've found myself in that position. I'm sure if any of you ever get in like a position where a billion people are writing stupid shit to you and you're trying to argue with every single one of them. That's why this doesn't work, by the way. You can't argue with every single person on Twitter, otherwise your own point gets so warped because you're trying to apply it to several different people that you just sound like an asshole. And that's one of the issues I've had why I've like started to manage my engagements more on Twitter, because honestly, like what I'm trying, like all the talking points I'm trying to argue sometimes get mixed up in people's like retardation, and it totally like fucks everything up.
I don't think so far. I don't think I've said it. I don't think I've said anything so far that I would defend them. But yeah, it definitely happens. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, I think like I definitely have. I to be upfront, I probably do have like a bit of an emotional attachment to this kind of shit, because I know
I have an emotional attachment because
a few other people not on the ground in Kenosha, but just on the ground in there.
I know a few people on the ground there. So what's he gonna say to that?
BLM protests and so on. So I do like have a general kind of fear for the atmosphere around some of these protests.
Cool. Tell them not to charge any people with rifles then. If you
Well, I guess that would depend on the situation, wouldn't it? But like, we'll get to that. So I guess the first one, I don't think it's very easy for me to defend like the Rosenbaum situation at the start, right? Like, it seems that according to this guy's record that he was like already kind of a violent offender.
I wouldn't use the record at all. I think it's a really bad slippery slope, because then people would say the same with black people with getting shot by cops.
Yeah, no, I know. Oh my God! But the footage we have of him is being quite aggressive as well.
I do agree
the
with that,
one
yeah.
thing I would possibly bring up is like, you know, the shoot me fucking N-word thing, right? It really does sound like that's in response to something that has
You're
been said,
baseless
right? It's not
conjecture.
like
Move on.
me,
You have
like
no
shoot
way
me,
of knowing that's true.
right,
You have
that
absolutely
inflection.
no way of knowing that's true.
No, I know. But like,
Dude, I wish I had the debate with Vivian about gender. When Vivian basically says that I think like straight or gay people are like lying, and that everybody's like attracted to everything, and that like there's no such thing as being straight or gay. Like that fucking debate was insane.
Like also, like
He could literally just be saying it because he sees people there with guns, so he just decides to go up and scream at them. You have no idea. Because there's a longer, like a minute and a half video of him walking around in that crowd, and it doesn't look like there's anyone provoking him at all. But
cool. Also in the affidavit that was posted, it was mentioned.
What the fuck? Wait, was that really in there? Hold on.
Cool. Also in the affidavit that was posted, it was.
Just in the middle of Destiny debating, he just whips out "In the Club" by 50 Cent. If you guys don't know, that one sound effect you're hearing right there is the first second of "In the Club" by 50 Cent. Because I listened to too much hip hop that I could tell you exactly what that was.
Cool. Also in the affidavit that was posted, it was mentioned that he had his gun in like a low ready position, which the witness seemed to think was like somewhat threatening. But yeah, like I said, it's really difficult for me to defend in any way like the Rosenbaum situation. But also, I would say that you probably don't have enough context either to like have a full judgment on whether or not that's self-defense.
I mean, based on everything that I've seen, it looks pretty obvious. I can concoct a few fantastic...
Is that Mike and Actor talking? No, that's not Mike and Actor talking. What the fuck? I don't even remember what Mike and Actor sounds like, but for some reason that just got me. Oh, fuck.
Scenarios where maybe it isn't. So the one that I keep saying is maybe this kid literally said like, all right, well, I'm going to run 30 yards away and I'm going to start shooting at you guys. In which case I could see people chasing.
I mean, what if he just flagged them and said, I'm going to I'll fucking shoot you or something like that?
Yeah, you could have, but I have no video evidence of any of that. And I have so much video
No,
evidence to contrary.
I think that's a reasonable thing that possibly could have happened, right? But it's all fucking
No. I totally and 100,000,000% disagree. I don't like the weaselly words of saying it's reasonable that could have happened, because what you're doing is you're walking, it's like, there's like a 60-70% chance. You have no idea. And based on everything and there's two problems. This one, based on everything we've actually seen, we have no reason to even begin to suspect that. And two, we never, ever wheel out these excuses for cops when they assassinate black people. When they execute a black guy on the street, like, well, maybe he was being really aggressive beforehand. Well, maybe
no.
Got it.
You might be
sure.
right.
This might be specifically in Wisconsin, but like the rioting needs to fucking stop. And if that means like white redneck fucking militia dudes out there mowing down dipshit protesters that think that they can torch buildings at 10 p.m., then at this point they have my fucking blessing, because holy shit, this fucking shit needs to stop. It needed to stop a long time ago. Like holy fuck.
You think those white rednecks need to be out there mowing down protesters?
I think that the only possible path that Trump has to victory right now are people out there rioting and burning down neighborhoods. Optics are everything, because you know what? If you lose the election, get fucked. That's it. That's the only thing that matters.
I agree. I fucking agree that the optics are bad, and they probably help Trump, right? Like that's not a fucking argument I'm making. But
that's such a crazy clip. Oh man, dude, the rioting needs to fucking stop. I think that's hilarious. Oh man. Okay, what else is going on in the community chat? Now that we had our first random drama poll from like 6 months ago. I can't really go to Twitter because like nobody's awake yet. What is this?
Anyway, let's go back over here. Yeah, CCP. Listen, here's my opinion about all that. Taiwan is a country and China is a prison. Anyway.
Wow, Buckteeth gets something right on one fucking conversation. Or maybe not. I don't really know what he said, to be honest. China is a prison. I agree. How come when you're canceling somebody for something they said 5 years ago, they've always said something equally as cringy like 2 years ago, and they say they've changed, as if that's like ever mattered to them? I don't know. Food for thought. You know what kind of sucks, chat? I don't know if you felt this yourself, but actually we're about to get a Hassan Piker moment. Oh god, what's a Hassan Piker moment? Oh fuck, oh no, oh no. Is a Hassan Piker moment just screaming the fucking... Ooh, I'll keep that. I still don't have rapid hit Desperado. Did you talk about the Bo Blacks video he just dropped on John? And do you think of Tro differently that he withheld?
Not only that, but I'm gonna fat shame here too. This fat piece of shit literally fucking earlier said I'm oozing with estrogen.
Oh, Bo Blacks put Tro in it? No, I don't think... I don't think Tro very differently at all, considering I talked to him about the whole thing, and that's basically what sealed the deal on me getting John's confession. I don't think that... I mean, I don't know. I don't really know if the John Swan stuff needs to get brought up again. To be honest, I'm kind of over it. Everyone likes to fucking pretend I'm like such a huge victim of that situation, and I don't really care about it. I was talking about that before, kind of. Like, that was another reason I wasn't super hyped for the John Swan shit to be put out yesterday, is that, like, I don't... Dude, because everyone just runs up to me and being like, hey, Nick! Hey, Nick! Hey, Nick! Or whatever. Like, I don't know. Bo Black's video is just a compilation. I don't know. I don't fucking care about that shit. Fatebringer, Salvager Salvo, Anarchy. The Wombo combo. Dude, if I was in the Creepshow art situation, but with John Swan, I could have cashed in on that so hard. I mean, like, I made like a joke to John saying that, like, next time you get canceled for something, I'll just cut the deal with you and get like half the proceeds, and I'll make like a my friend John Swan betrayed me video, and I'll make like fucking 500,000 views, and like I'll put a fucking sponsorship in it. That'd be great. Ugh, I could have cashed in so fucking hard on that situation. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe next time. Dude, I'm not gonna sit here and dump on it anymore, because maybe next time I'll wake up and be like, you know what? Fucking... Oh, Jesus, I can't talk about that on stream. That's not a good idea. Dude, Black Wolf Company. You're not really Black Wolf Company. You haven't even denied once that you're not Black Wolf Company. Why are you in here with a fake Black Wolf Company account? Why wouldn't you, like... No offense. Why wouldn't you parody, like, a different YouTuber? You know? A different one. That's actually him. That's not... No, it's not. I just talked to Black Wolf Company. The account is fake. Yeah, that's what I was saying. It's like... Why wouldn't you, like, copy, I don't know, Augie or, like, I guess maybe because I'll have them fucking Modded? Who's somebody I have modded that's under 100k that I would just like instantly believe? BWC is like Austrian. He's not even awake yet. He's not even a YouTuber. He's like a journalist. Yeah, I agree. He's him, lol. No, he's not. That's not Black Wolf Company. BWC 2. Like, yeah, you're so dedicated to the craft that you're just like, you know what? I'm gonna copy Black Wolf Company. Like, why would you be, why would you ever want to be Blackwater Company? Dude. I don't know. I don't know. I do not know. You see the drama with Hassan Piker? Where he turned on JXC's video and just walked out of the fucking room. Like, holy shit. I've given, like, some not great reactions probably in the last year or so, but I've never gotten up out of the room or, like, cut off the person's username for most of the time they're on the screen. That's so scummy, dude. Is anybody gonna, like, join this strike, or am I just at this alone? Lamau. Blackwater TV is better. Yeah, I know. Fuck! I hit the one enemy I couldn't kill with one shot. I'll probably do one more hour because then I have to start editing. Or I'll get nothing done today and I'll just stream all day. That's what everyone wants, right? 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 Is for me not to get anything done. You say Repsion has 0 subs? Wouldn't...
Slimy Weasley.
What do you mean?
UC Region has 0k subs wood tier content.
Wood tier. Dude, I got that wood play button, dog. Oh, man. Dude, I wish the Reddit channel survived longer because I would have made more parody Reddit content. Like, I got a whole diamond play... Not a diamond. I got a whole golden play button made for my fucking r/sexy Reddit channel that I was going to unbox on the channel and everything. Like, I was hyped for that channel, and then, like, the Reddit channels all died. So, like, now the meme is niche and nobody fucking understands it. So it's, like, even weirder when I make, like, a Reddit video. Because you stole my thumbnail. Your thumbnail was Blackwater Company and Bill Beans. Why am I your thumbnail? Bill, you act like I just fucking... I make thumbnails and shit, Bill. You act like that's like my fucking job, okay? Sometimes, Bill, I'm just gonna fucking put you as my thumbnail. That's what's gonna happen. It's just gonna happen sometimes, Bill. All right, it's part of life. If there's like one thing that's true about life, it's that it sucks, and you're gonna be my thumbnail occasionally, and you're gonna have to deal with it. So, get fucked. It's called the Cumite, Nick. I know you're a simp, and you want the. Oh God, is that really Tonka? No. Okay, so. So a Blackwater Company or whatever comes in this fucking thing and I'm like, there's no way that's him. And then I look down and I see Tonka Saw and I'm like, that has to be the real one. There couldn't be another Tonka Saw. That has to be the real one. Account created April 14th, 2021. Tonka Saw. Jesus. Dude. I don't know. Who would want to parody him? I'm just killing myself, fuck. Oh, no. Oh my god, fucking... Who made that? It just disappeared. I clicked on... I think it was Psych who drew us as the, Wait. Fap and Flamingo. If I get an unsolicited nude, am I being sexually harassed? I think that's just sexually harassed. I hate when people steal tweets. I hate when people steal tweets. I hate. Oh my god. I steal tweets all the time. Stealing tweets is for Chads. Dude. Cody Co. I'm fully vaccinated, BTW. What? Oh, Cody Co got COVID while he had the vaccine. That's. I mean, I don't. Yeah, it's still very possible, but Answer the question, Nick. Yeah, I just said it's probably sexual harassment. Dude, viewer activity is so fucked on streams. I'm so glad that I have TTS now. Even though I fucking hate TTS and I think it ruins like the flow of a regular stream. Not like a gaming stream, but like a regular one. I like it because now whenever my stream fucks up and I can't go back and read something, at least TTS already read it, so I don't have to worry about it anymore. It's like one less thing for me to have to do in my already extremely easy time. And why did you die? Why did you die? Why am I dying? Why are we dead? Okay. My controller is like fucking broken. Like, I don't know what it is, but when I hit the bumper, it just like fucking unclicks while I'm clicking it. I bought like this $200 Elite controller and it feels like I have like input lag. It's like super shit. Super fun. I need like no kills with my super because I suck. I thought it was on the fucking Warlock still. Anyways. Yeah, they're not built for commentators. I need like a better commentator controller. Is it the Series 2? Yeah. Because my Series 1 fucking broke. I've like never... Jesus, I'm tired now. I've like never broken a controller except for like a $200 one. Like the regular controllers, I've never broken them. But if you like hand me an Elite controller or a Scuff, dude, it'll just explode. It's like ultra cringe. Unscrew it and check the shoulder buttons. Yeah, but it's happening on like the B button as well. Like it's just like half the buttons just don't work anymore. I feel like there's a bigger issue at hand. DualShock 4s are expensive but reliable. I don't know. I hate DualShock controllers. Like I've always hated DualShock controllers. I don't know what it is. I guess well, my first console was a GameCube, and after that I had a PlayStation 2, but I didn't really like it. So I bought a PlayStation 2 and a PlayStation 3. I basically played nothing till I got a 360. And then when I got a 360, that became like my gaming device for like ever. And then I went from there to the 1 and then the Series X. I mean, I've had a PlayStation 3, a PlayStation 4, and a PlayStation 5. I just don't like care about them or use them really. I have like PlayStation to play Spider-Man. It's like a PlayStation Spider-Man machine. It's fun. I've thrown my DualShock at the wall full force and it works perfectly. Well, why'd you go and do that? I wouldn't have done that. Are you signed up to play Infinite? Yeah, I've been in it for a while. I've been in the Insider program for over a year and a half. Or whatever. Whenever they were announcing that the Insider program existed is when I signed up. So, I should be in. Not sure if I'll get added. If I do get added, I'm going to stream Halo Infinite this weekend. For sure. But if I don't get added, I'll probably just stream more Destiny. Oh. You know what? That time I think I was trying to charge the grenade because I thought I was a warlock and realized I couldn't charge the grenade. That probably wasn't the controller's fault. That was just me being fucking retarded. That's me talking. Is there anything else like to put on? I don't know about you guys, but I feel like for the last few months there hasn't been like a big video. Like, oh my god, are you guys gonna react to the big video? Is that just me? Most commentators are making like shitty daily shit that I don't care about. Even then, like Mudahar's videos have been really good recently on the scams and stuff like that, but there's no like driving force being like, whoa, you have to react to that one. Is there anything good? Let me look at YouTube. Pyro Cynical, How Both Sides Messed Up by Dead Meme Frog. Creepshow Art Lied to Us. My $50,000 Pokemon card. The Fall of 2B2T. You Are Unbearable. Debate with Tree of Logic. The Radical Overhaul of Smosh. I don't care about any of this shit. Ridiculously hilarious pre-fight stare-downs. It's like a UFC video. I don't like. There's nothing here. What's on the trending tab? You know, like the. I can't even find the trending tab. Do they not put it on the left side of the screen anymore? Is it now the Explore tab? Oh, the Olympics. Alright, trending videos. If you can carry $1 million, you can keep it. Wow. And then nothing else. Doctor Who Season 13 trailer. Wow. Trying on wedding dresses from Amazon. Wow. Making Buffalo Wild Wing sauces at home. Wow. There's like nothing to react to. Doctor Who versus Cringe. Dude, the JXC stuff isn't even fun to react to because like they're just reacting to each other. So then it would be a reaction of a reaction of a reaction of a reaction. Dude, the most appetizing thing on my timeline right now of shit that I can watch is my own stream. And I'm already here. So I can't Yo, could you imagine if I tried to react to myself? Like I just started the stream from the beginning and I just played myself talking? That would be so fucking cringe. That almost sounds hilarious. Like that would be a great bit. I'm not gonna do it, but that would be funny. Because that would be so fucking confusing. What about the demon? Is it Demon Mama? Is that what you're saying? I don't know. I kind of dug that one and like talked about it too much. Vosh is being bad faith. The iPhone 12 restoration. Dude, that's what I watch now. There's like nothing good on YouTube anymore, so I watch like iPhone 12 restoration videos where they like fucking fix the phone after somebody dropped it in a lake or some shit. I watched a restoration of like a military grade handgun, and I'm like, wow, dude, they're totally all these people dropping their handguns in the water. Like, that's probably like a fucking murder weapon. There we go. I'm not answering your Xbox message, Tails. How Dream accidentally canceled John. I'm not watching that. There's no drama. No, there's always drama. I do not believe in this. Enough of this fake shit. There's always drama. Everyone's super cringe when they argue there's no drama. Like, shut the fuck up. Watch the Bill Baines video? Why would I subject my audience to that?
Wendy Williams Swavey clip, check it out. It's horrid.
I've seen that. I actually told Augie to put that on the other day. Swavey. Dude. He's got more followers than me. Also, then he's dead. That's so fucked up. Why would Wendy Williams do that? Oh, man. Alright. I'm gonna find something. This is so depressing. My whole timeline is just Destiny 2 videos now. Willie Mac Show.
I've been a...
What if you... Alright, you know what? Willie made a video on Ethan Klein recently. Let's watch that.
Guys, we got a problem. I see this guy. He looks like Ethan.
You guys are very sweet, actually. You're very open-minded that you don't care that I do OnlyFans.
Last week you thought that we weren't romantic and you thought our relationship was a sham.
He talks like Ethan.
So all these fucking conservative big brains are all hesitant about vaccinations for some reason. You know, they're such...
But that ain't Ethan.
Because they're young. Yeah. James is thinking about which one's cute for him to fuck. This kid looks like he's 12.
The fuck? All of these monitors and I still can't see all the bullshit.
Is that Susie Lou?
Oh.
The fuck? All of these
Wait, where the fuck did my display capture go, chat? You're supposed to be watching it. What the fuck, chat? You're supposed to be watching the video, chat. Where the fuck are you, chat?
Monitors and I still can't see all the bullshit. Today we're searching for Ethan Klein. H3H3? Has anyone seen my friend Ethan? Ethan! It's so weird.
Bro! This guy's a window into another time. Oh, God. Dude, it's like a fucking 2017 video just got plucked out of the time stream and just put right here. Honestly, it probably would have fit the subject matter, too. Holy shit. Even that music, that's like the beginning of a Turkey Tom intro, like an old Turkey Tom intro. Oh, God.
I can't find this guy anywhere. He used to be so recognizable and easy to connect to. And he's just disappeared. Wait, what is that? Can't be. It's Ethan's beanie. You know, it's not much, but it's all the evidence we got. Let's go.
Jesus fuck, dude. I'm sorry. It's just like... I love this shit. I'm such a sucker for this content.
No drama? Start some Nick Worst YouTuber?
So, I guess when I was younger, I never really thought about this. Like, I understand being like a 19, 20-year-old, 23-year-old guy or whatever, just like randomly running through town being like, Ethan Klein! Have you seen Ethan Klein? Or whatever. Like, I mean, I ran around just as like a condom or something like that. It was pretty funny. But would that be like really funny if I was like 30 years old? I feel like that'd be sad. I don't know. Right? I don't know. The older I get, the weirder these things get to me, but I think they're hilarious nevertheless.
H3H3, you know him, you used to love him, and if you're anything like me, you're probably wondering what the hell happened. This past year, we've seen...
Am I just starting to not like drama? Is that like what's happening? I'm trying to figure it out. Is it just like I'm starting to cringe at like some of the current topics? That might be it. I don't know.
Video. Washed up loser with a slowly but surely declining podcast audience.
After video.
Also don't really have sympathy or empathy for those who have made the statements Ethan has made.
After video on Ethan.
And you talk
Hey, fuck you! Hey! Hey! What the fuck? I you know what? Fuck that! I hate this video now. I loved it a minute ago. No, I don't like it anymore. Jesus.
Dishonest cunt he is.
Get him, Tommy!
Oh, never mind. He's on our side again. I like you again, Willie. Willie's video's great. It's a masterpiece.
It's really sad to see this community slowly turn on him. If you just look back to 2016, the videos made on H3H3 have such a different tone.
H3H3 seems to be this demigod that's descended from the heavens, sharing his fupa with everyone.
Lots of
That's such a weird clip.
the fan edits, him acting goofy. He had this amazing balancing act where he was able to look goofy but still talk about these really tricky subjects in a way that people took seriously, but he wouldn't.
What kind of hat is that? Like, it's obviously a hat. It's meant to be a hat. It's like a beach ball, but like mixed with an umbrella that's worn as a hat. Where would one buy that? Maybe at like a theme park? I'm not really sure. It's meant to be a hat? Have you ever seen anything like that? You're calling it an umbrella hat? Is this like a brand or something? Like, does this exist? I've never seen something like this.
Offend anybody. Whether it's a gambling scam put on by YouTubers, raising money for Humongous, or helping Ken Bone out with his charity efforts, this guy was always making the right move and looking out for the community along the way. The Matt Haas lawsuit is what most people...
The problem is, Willie, he's just not in the
Slimy
community.
Weasley
Like,
fuck.
that's it. He's just not...
Watch out, Nick is gonna start his movie review channel soon. Also,
Oh,
it's an
God.
umbrella hat. They sell them in Jersey.
Oh, really? Dude, the problem is, like, the real big issue that I think is, like, there is no community. That's just the truth. Like, he's not in the commentary community, and the commentary community might as well just not exist. I don't think it's a thing anymore. It was just like a who's who of who's like a 19-year-old kid, and now that's like, it just isn't a thing anymore. I don't know.
think of when it comes to H3's legacy in our community. Certifying fair use for React commentary is a matter of law. I think that alone permanently places him in the YouTube Hall of Fame, but I also think that overshadows a bit just how tact and precise he was when dealing with sensitive topics that most YouTubers would rather avoid entirely. The 2016 election was polarizing to say the least.
And like one of the most popular things to talk about on YouTube history. Like the 2016 election was like a rise of an entire genre of people.
YouTubers who weren't exactly known for political content started advocating for candidates. There was a lot of controversy and buzzwords being thrown around. H3 decided to take a bit of a different approach when making his election video.
Speaker of the House Paul Ryan tweeted out, "I want to congratulate Donald Trump on his incredible victory."
Speaker of the House Paul Ryan, very important guy. I'm one of the leaders of the Republican Party. Very
Not using a shotgun. Jesus.
important tweet. I wonder what other prominent figures had to say about the election.
Clinton supporters also letting their thoughts be heard. Ethan wrote this one. Congrats to everyone who...
Wait, I don't remember that. It was on the news? Congrats to everyone who supported Trump. I voted for Hillary, but this is a democracy and I respect the process.
Supported Trump. I voted for Hillary, but this is a democracy and I respect the process.
Ethan said this. They only showed 2 tweets the whole fucking program. Paul Ryan and Ethan. Yo, what's up, dude?
This guy's opening up with...
I can't fucking believe that. Oh god, I forget how much I used to like that guy. I always talk about this for people who don't really seem to understand it, but there's a reason why I, like, if you watch all the Ethan videos back to back to back to back, by the 4th one I'm just so fucking annoyed and I just don't want to be there. Like, that's literally it. I think I did like a quartering segment for Tom and I just hated him by that point. But like when I started, I think my first segment in any of the Ethan videos was positive, explaining why his video is better than Mudahar's.
The joke, he's laughing instead of getting overly emotional.
Like, you literally watched me go down the pit of despair trying to, like, explain to you why I was a big fan of Ethan previously and I'm not now. Even though I think I tried to avoid that approach, it kind of came through anyway.
Like many did during the 2016 election. Shit, celebrities were crying, people were crying on Twitter, everyone was crying. Everyone was crying. Now it wasn't some burn down the Capitol outrage, but I mean, it was pretty bad, trust me. Everyone was so full of emotion and acting ridiculously over the top.
For you right here. It's rape. It's Bill Clinton that says rape.
Yet it was the goofs and gaffs guy giving a very tact and well-reasoned response. It became his brand to some degree.
We're all Americans, and wanting Trump to do a bad job is like being on an airplane with a bunch of people you dislike and hoping the pilot does a bad job so it crashes and kills everyone on board. And even though I didn't personally vote for Trump, I'm rooting for him.
And that's what made Ethan, H3, really feel so special. He felt like this normal dude that accidentally fell into this place of influence. I mean, shit, the first video on his channel is Ethan talking about his ideal life of being a comedian that tells poop jokes.
I feel like I would like to be a comedian, but every time I sit down to write jokes, they always end up being about poop.
The top comment of that video is so fitting. Oh, Ethan, you've become so much more in a couple of short years. And that was true.
And oh, Ethan, you've become so much less in a few more years. Like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm genuinely surprised his family's podcast is doing well. I actually, like, dude, he managed to, like, get past the whole Trisha thing and, like, suck up whatever popularity she had left and take that too. It's fucking insane.
For H3 by this point exposed a fake pranking scene that dominated YouTube for a time, raised over $100,000 for humongous surgery, exposed a legally questionable gambling scheme, and fought and won a lawsuit in the
him and everybody else in this community.
name of fair use for the commentary community. I mean, shit, this guy was throwing his fupa around so much, it caught the eye of the CEO of YouTube. Susan Wojcicki reached out to him. Everywhere I go, I try and meet.
Dude, everybody who says Susan Wojcicki has a completely different pronunciation. Am I the only one who notices that? Like, everybody who says the CEO's name says it, like, slightly differently.
With creators. Recently, I sat down with a number of creators. Back home, I shared drinks and some honest conversation with Shane Dawson, James Charles, Collins and Devin. Ethan,
wow, what a roster!
It was inspiring.
What a roster! Yeah! Out of all the people in this community, I hang out with, Ethan Klein, Shane Dawson, James Charles. What a roster.
I'm going to see how all these creators have invested so deeply in YouTube. The feedback I heard from these discussions was important. A top issue was wanting more clarity around community guidelines. Ha! That didn't happen. And advertiser-friendly policies, so there's more predictability with monetization and our recommendation system. Ha! That didn't happen! They're frustrated with copyright claims that are less than 10 seconds long or incidental. Well, they still didn't fix that for me. So, ha! That didn't happen! God, this site sucks. And they say that online harassment from fellow creators is growing.
Yo, by the way, really takes a huge dig at YouTube, but something happened recently you might not be privy to. So, in case you don't know, vidme.com was purchased by a porn site. So, when they remove the vidme name and all that stuff, now all the links redirect to porn. So, Willie Mac shows vidme links that are in every description of every video link to porn. So, ha! That's this platform sucks!
It needs to be addressed. Now, we started this story looking for Ethan Klein. We followed his exact steps. We checked the vape shop, but Ethan wasn't there. Is it possible that he didn't want to be found, or maybe he's on the run? Who knows? Maybe the vape just fucking killed him.
How cool was that? Did that look awesome?
We even went to the top of a fucking mountain to try and contact them using smoke signals. Boys, this is an emergency, so we got the most powerful vape we could. We got that all-natural churro flavor. Hopefully Vape Nation hears these clouds. Safe to say, it didn't fucking work. Zilch, nada. I'm beginning to worry about what happened to our boy. This prominent figure has just disappeared. So I started to look for suspects. I had a list of a few. Bill Burr was a guy I was really suspect of, but there wasn't any motive. Keemstar was another one I thought could do it. Motive was there, but there was one glaring issue. He's fat. I don't think he could lift his arms above his head. Goku Naru, 2018.
See, that's... Oh, God, this is a 2017 video. You know how much weight Keemstar's lost? Have you seen, like, a recent picture of Keemstar? A Sidemen charity football match is needed this year. KSI is going to do that again? That's a fun one. It's a shame I always forget what kind of football they're talking about until the end.
A video titled The Death of H3H3 Video Vigilante, claiming it took hundreds of hours to make, was uploaded criticizing H3H3 and what he has become.
Does he hate this video? I want to hear what he has to say.
He's a prime suspect because he literally shoots Ethan in the fucking head.
Oh God, we can't show this on YouTube.
Like his dad beats him at the end of the video.
I'd like to share something my father once told me. I just gotten the shit kicked out of me for bullying my brother.
Oh my God.
He said to me, if you're gonna dish it out, you'd better be ready to take it.
Now H3H3 was by no means dead at this point. In fact, I think a lot of the points made in Goku Naru's video were a bit of a stretch. A lot of the arguments were made in bad faith, and some of the information was just plain wrong. He shows the infamous DMs of H3H3 talking shit about Pyro with Leafy, and then follows it up by saying,
This was the first time that we got a good look at the true, jealous, manipulative side of H3H3.
This is a pretty bold statement, because at least in this example, it's just not true. The full DMs have been available for nearly a year before Goku Naru's video was even made, and if it shows anyone being manipulative, it's Leafy. In fact, those DMs notoriously end with H3 saying, if I have an issue with Pyro, I should confront him about it, not have you do it on my behalf. I think it shows Ethan having some pretty solid character here, and seeing that this was all public information for nearly a year at this point does make me wonder about that hundreds of hours of research claim at the beginning of the video. It looks a little goofy. So why was this video so successful? It has good production value, it's funny, and although it didn't always give the most convincing examples, it still resonated with how a lot of viewers were feeling at the time. H3H3 was becoming more cynical, more serious, and went from always saying the right thing to often speaking irrationally. It seemed so out of character.
James is thinking about which one's cute for him to fuck. This kid looks like he's 12.
What the fuck is this clip?
James was lining him up. He's like,
Oh!
I guarantee you he made a pass on these young boys. I fucking guarantee it.
Oh my God!
Fucking
where did that even come from?
Guarantee it. Bro, how is this motherfucker not been sued already? Hey, can you say anything once you get Teddy Fresh money? Ethan Klein, pedophile, 100% proven fact. Every show he just pops up and fucks my brain cells unconsensually. And that's wrong, because mentally, I'm only 12 years old.
What exactly does the Catholic Church do except rape kids? I mean, what exactly would you say you do, Catholic Church?
Catholic Church, pedophiles, all of them. All they're doing is raping kids. Can you...
Alright, this is based. This is a based video. I like Willie. Oh God, it is crazy. Even like this just proves, right, that even people who like him, Ethan or whatever, still can't stand him anymore.
Imagine if you did that with any other group of people. Jews, all of them, all of the Jews.
Whoa.
All they're doing is being very nice, the good people.
Thank you.
I love you, honey.
Thank you.
These huge black dudes, and they were all strapped. They were all black. There was like 10. I'm just saying, they were, every single one of them was black.
Okay. I don't even pay
You don't
attention
see
to
skin
color or
color?
anything.
If there's 8 dudes on security and they're all black, I think that's worth noting.
Now, I don't know if you can tell, but Ethan isn't exactly being a wordsmith here. He looked awkward in interviews, often letting the mood sour. These are definitely the most infamous examples, but it became such a common occurrence he even acknowledged it.
And the Wall Street Journal thing and stuff like this, where I kind of just handled things in a really overconfidence, really, thinking that I can take on the world and not do wrong. And then when I end up fucking up, it comes out. Then when I get criticized, I completely shut down.
I give Ethan a lot of props. It takes a lot of humility to be vulnerable on camera like that. Ethan Klein is a guy who's faced a lot of criticism. Some of it fair, some of it not so much. But even he's acknowledged some of the criticism.
I see what he did there. He put the clip of, what's his name on there? The JonTron clip. And I'm starting to come towards that direction. Where I think Ethan was a bit hard on John, basically, in the conversation. Because John's like, I don't want to talk about this. And he kept prying. But at the same time, JonTron gets like no shit for putting out like one of the most racist rants in like YouTube history in terms of like the commentary community. Like JonTron's fucking stream was so bad, like in so many ways, that like the commentary community on YouTube is like the only one that doesn't consider it. I want to do a video on that one day, but I just feel like it'll be a waste of time because it'll fall on deaf ears and it'll be liked by people who already know it.
And you gotta respect that. This happened in 2018, so has he changed since then?
Anyway, this guy's apparently like a straight up a predator, bro.
I don't know if he said that he sent nudes back.
Yes, he did. He said he was flirting back.
Flirting back. He didn't say he sent
Okay,
nudes.
correct the record, bitch. The guy, the 16-year-old showed them.
You didn't say bitch to me.
No, not you. I was talking
Okay.
to Charles. Guarantee you he made a pass
Oh
on these
my
young boys.
God.
Fucking guarantee it. Sue me.
So what happened to Ethan Klein? Was it Goku Naru in his video? Was it the H3 podcast and Ethan's unfiltered takes? Or was it the vape?
Wait, hold on. Someone just wrote, was it more racist than Mouthy Buddha? Maybe. I don't know about that. I feel like you can give him more benefit of the doubt than maybe he just didn't know what he was talking about. I think that's a fair take. But like, yeah, fuck, dude, that stream was so bad. I encourage you to listen to it on like your own time.
Or was it because he started the notorious Klein crime family?
You're tearing me apart, Lisa!
God, I hate that music. Willie Mac Show, see you next week. Willie Mac Show. Actually did see you next week. Holy shit. I don't know, man. I really think that's all I got right now. I was gonna like start working on the video at 12. I might pop off a little early. Thank you guys so much for coming to the stream. It's just like a nice morning thing. I might do it again soon. I don't know. Yeah, I'm gonna pop out. Fuck it. I'll play that stupid thing that Dead Freak wanted me to play.
Viva la raza! I lie, I cheat, I steal. I lie, I cheat, I steal. Yo, mamacita, I got that passion that's lasting long. Los mujeres fall in love with that Latin charm. One woman isn't enough, amigo. Siempre cogiendo más mujeres porque soy latino.